Did you end up with a film that you set out to make?
You know, I think we did, and I was pleasantly surprised. This is the first thing I've ever produced, ever. So, it was one of those things where in the middle of it, you're like, I hope we're doing what I think we're doing, and we had such a talented group of people, and everyone, it was their first feature. So I was blown away by, we had the great music choices, we had amazing production design, which those are things you can see during, but our editor really just brought everything together and blew me away. So yeah, I think we ended up with exactly what we set out for. We also, I think, thought maybe it might have been a little bit funnier, but when it was all said and done and put together, I think it ended up more as a drama than a comedy drama, which is where I think it might have started. But,
yeah, there's a million stories to tell, but you chose this one. Why this story?
Well, I'm the producer, so I didn't create the story, but
But you had to embrace it at some point.
Right, yeah. Definitely connected with it. I feel like that's one thing that our film does really well is connect with people. We've got a lot of themes in there that everyone can relate to as far as family goes, as far as having a death in the family, or one of the sons is adopted, and I feel like a lot of people have reached out to talk to us about that. But yeah, I think it's being the age that the characters are, feeling that that's maybe how my family would react if I had a parent die. I think, even though I haven't gone through it, and it's just one of those things that I think everyone can relate to on some level. So
let's talk about the festival, because the Lone Star Film Festival has embraced Dead Dad. What did that mean when you found out?
It was amazing, actually. Kelly Williams called me to tell me, and I met him at Sundance last year because he had a film at Slamdance. And yeah, he called me to tell me, and I was blown away, especially since there's only 4 films in competition and we're one of them. I thought that was pretty great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So let's talk about the screening. What's that like to see it with an audience?
The first time was really incredible, actually. I didn't realize that that's what we had been all working for, and then when it happened, it was probably one of the best moments of my life, just working so hard on something and then actually having people sit and enjoy it and hearing them laugh at the right places, and having people come up to us afterwards and tell us how much they enjoyed it was just, it's sort of a relief, and it's what you're waiting for, I think.
Because you really do make films for people to see. You can live in a room and look at it on a computer all day long, but you really make it for people to see.
Yeah, absolutely. And, a lot of people make them for different reasons, and this one was, I think mainly to showcase our talents and to show that we could all do what we really wanted to do and tell a story that we're really passionate about, and that's what we ended up doing.
Where'd you shoot the film? Where'd you shoot that at?
Mostly in Los Angeles, and we went to San Diego for a day, and that photo that you like so much is from just outside of Los Angeles near Victorville.
I know where Victorville is.
Yeah.
I do. I do. Isn't that crazy? Well, I'm going to ask you a little more philosophical question about yourself, but working at Slamdance and then producing films, what is it about this process so far that, in a way, kind of fills you up?
Oh, you know what? I think a big part of it is working with such creative people. I like to be surrounded by these people, and I'm constantly amazed by what they can create and what they can do. The other part of it is just having the ability to bring all of that together. So being able to organize and manage this huge production. I mean, ours was so small, but in a way it just felt so big because, I don't know, it was just so many different locations and all the little details that you probably know go into filmmaking. I think just having the power to be able to control that and knowing that you did it, and there's kind of a rush too when you're on set and something goes wrong and you have to put out the fire. It's an exciting job.
You been to Texas much or ever before?
First time.
Is Texas what you thought it would be?
It's very flat. Not used to that. I'm from California, so it is actually, and I really like how everyone is so proud to be here and so proud to be a part of Texas. I've noticed that it's one thing I don't see in California.
Welcome to Texas.
Thanks. Good.